All right, here's one for the Mopar fans. First of all, if you have any questions on this car, feel free to call in and check with a sales consultant. Number two, I don't know if in the videos and pictures I can do this car justice to what it looks like in person. I'm also going to go down a list of highlights on this. I will also take pictures of that list and have it in the still pictures so you can check it out for yourself with the rest of the pics. Now, let's go on this one. 1971 Plymouth Barracuda, and I would call this a Resto Mod custom build. First off, paint scheme on this, one of a kind, let's put it that way. It was actually designed with the two-tone paint scheme in mind by Jim Feist, House of Color paint system. The purple on it is a special purple blend that's actually from John's Body Shop here in our area, Nicollet, Minnesota. And this paint was laid on by John's Body Shop, who is very well renowned in the Mopar world and painting these cars, and does a top-notch job on them. Again, you have to see these in person. If you take a look at it, you obviously have the 1971 billboard with SRT logo, and then you kind of have that combined with the 70 hockey stripe, should say hockey stick stripe, with the modified Hemi logo. And the reflection coming off of this car, there you can see all the way to the front door. The metallic and the purple color in this car, again, I'm not going to be able to do it justice with the videos or the pictures. Great looking car in person. Now, underneath the hood, 2006 6.1 liter Gen 3 Hemi V8 underneath there, approximately 30,000 miles on it before it was installed. And we're going to get to the engine bay. Let's check that out here in just a little bit. But all the equipment, power steering, power brakes, AC, just a beautiful setup underneath there. And of course that 71 front end. A great look to this car and how they carried around the two-tone black with purple and how it is laid on there. And it is laid on nicely, as you can see. All right, a little more about that engine underneath the hood. Fuel injection system does have a modified factory ECU, black powder-coated intake manifold, black textured powder-coated valve covers, TTI ceramic-coated headers, cold air intake, aluminum 3-row radiator with twin electric fans, modified hose clamps, battery's been relocated to the trunk, and also a modified fuel tank for electric pump, X-pipe dual exhaust. And I will pop this hood open here at the end of the video. We're going to start this up when we check out the interior, let you hear it run. But first, if you want to check the still pictures so you can take your time, look through that engine bay, look underneath this car, the interior of it. Still pictures can be seen at uniqueclassiccars.com. Click on the link down below this video in the description. It's going to take you right there. And of course, you can call us 507-386-1726. The underside of this car, purple, look at it. It is unbelievable. You could eat off it. Put your mirrors underneath there at any of your shows. This car will show well. There's no doubt about that. As you can see, riding on Foose chrome wheels, Continental Extreme contact radials, disc brakes up front, and again, power disc brakes, AC and power steering. Let's take a little peek at the interior. See custom bucket seats. We do have a 5-speed manual transmission paired up with that Hemi. Dash looks very stock to how it would have came back in 71. Only probably even nicer when you take a look at the custom stereo installed, JVC, and also the vintage AC controls and system and how they were installed in there. All right, interior. I'm going to get into some of the finer details of the interior. You do have powder coated dash frame, glove box, and ashtray doors have all been powder coated. American Auto Wire wiring harness. Dakota Digital VHX gauge cluster. There's a push start button on the other side, and we're going to show you that when we get it and start it up. Drive-by-wire accelerator, pedal and bracket. Vintage AC, as I mentioned. 3-point front seat belts. That JVC radio is Bluetooth capable. Front kick panels with speakers. Leather front seat upholstery. Complete sound deadening system by RAM. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email. Now, coming around to the rear of this, I want to get into a little of the suspension and what have you. QA1 upper tubular control arms, QA1 adjustable front struts, QA1 heavy-duty tie rod sleeves, 4 starters. We also have reinforced lower control arms, U.S. car tool frame connectors, Orgeson power steering, powder-coated steering link, powder-coated torsion bars, powder-coated K-frame, powder-coated lower control arms. Again, look underneath this car and see how clean it is, along with the frame and everything that is painted underneath there, the pans. Take a look at it. You're not going to believe it. Again, still pictures can be seen at uniqueclassiccars.com. Click on the link down below this video in the description. It's going to take you right there. And of course, you can call us 507-386-1726. Take a look at the reflection again coming off of that paint. Yes, it definitely looks as good in person, if not better. All right, Tremec TKO 600 5-speed is the exact transmission that's in there. The brakes, they're a Hydro Boost hydraulic power brake system with front disc, like I mentioned earlier, and we're going to take a look at that when I pop the hood. It does have 355 with sure grip rear end. Mentioned the Foose wheels, mentioned the radial tires. All right, tell you what, let's go ahead and pop this door open, and we're going to take a look at the interior a little closer. We're going to fire this up. Door panels. The cool part about this interior is how they've kind of kept it real stock looking. Again, leather front seat upholstery, bucket seats, shoulder belts, lap belts for the rear, and the interior immaculate. This car's got, what, a little over 1,000 miles on it since it was built. And let's check that out with these gauges. Now, turn the key on. Get power. Here's your miles, 1,745. Right here is your push button to start. See how easily it starts. But look at that, just beautiful gauge cluster, but yet kept the look of the stock dash. There's those vintage AC controls, JVC stereo. And no crazy cam, no crazy exhaust, just very, very nice sounding. Tastefully done, no doubt about that. Very tastefully done car. Headliner, just everything finished off inside and out beautifully on this car. Slip around to the back. Hear a little bit of that electric fuel pump line. Boy, this car sounds good. You can see where the exhaust, rear dump, dual exhaust. All right, I'm going to slip up underneath, I should say slip up to the hood pins here, and we're going to pop those out. I want to pop this hood, check out this engine bay, and we'll wrap up this video.
Hey, did you know that this car qualifies for an extended warranty? It's just like the one you get at your new car dealership, except it covers your classic car instead. It covers all the major components like engine, transmission, drivetrain, and you can get coverage up to 10 years. Repairs aren't cheap. These extended warranties are a no-brainer. Contact us for a quote on this car today.
Here we go, hood popped. Look how clean that is. Now, take a look at this engine bay. 6.3 or 6.1 liter Hemi Gen 3, about 30,000 miles on it, with a powder coating that went into it. Headers, and again, power brakes, power steering, AC, oil catch can over here, aluminum 3/4 radiator, dual electric fan setup. Wow. You want a car that you're not going to see every day, go to a show, stand out. I would imagine pick up trophy after trophy after trophy with this one. Here it is. 1971 Plymouth Barracuda I would call it a resto mod, one-off. Give us a call with questions, and remember, I will have the highlights of this build in the still pictures. I'll picture that up. It'll be in the still pictures at uniqueclassiccars.com. Click on the link down below this video in the description. It's going to take you right there. And remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales.